Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DXD Sports.
The one and only.
The boys are back. We could talk through all our snafus, scheduling, priorities, everything. It's been about a month?
Yeah, it's been a minute. It has been a minute.
It's been about a month since the boys have been on a podcast. Feels good to be back.
I grew out a beard for you guys because, get it going.
That's for the ladies. Drew got added to the admin on our socials, so we were going through the analytics. Somehow, some way, we got 53% female viewership. Thanks to Drew. I don't know. It might be the beard. I don't know what we're doing. I didn't shave. I can't grow it like that. So
you could try. I bet you can do the whole goatee thing. Do the whole goatee. You can pull that off. I'm about this story,
you're gonna have to hold down the fort for the 53% female audience. I don't get that, but dude, I don't know where you want to kick this off. Final Fours.
Dude, I think since it's March Madness, we got to get into it. I mean, it's been some crazy games. I mean,
I didn't want to do this to you right after get ripped, but we got to introduce y'all to the newest. I can't say youngest because there's people probably born yesterday and stuff like that, but the newest Florida Gators fan. You hopped on the bandwagon yesterday.
I didn't hop on the bandwagon.
I gave you a little bit of shit.
No. You're just gonna come in here and just say this.
You said no. I'll give you your platform. But from my perspective, I'll just say this: I've never heard you speak a word about the Florida Gators.
Yes, I have.
And then yesterday you hit me with a bombshell. I'll let you have the floor here in a second.
I literally said my Gators barely pulled it off. That's literally what I said. And then you're like, "Oh, you're a Gators fan," and then you had everyone blowing up my line, and so I'm literally gonna say K, like a salty girlfriend. It's like when you're mad at your boyfriend, you just say K. So I'm just gonna say K. So that's what
you were responding. You were just giving me the silent treatment.
I was like K.
But you know me, I'm going to keep hitting you back.
I know you are. You kept it going. I just kept saying K, and you would not let it go. And I was just like, you finally stopped after like an hour. I'm like, bro,
I thought you were going to come with the receipts and the Florida Gators shirt this pod.
Oh, my God. You know this. Ravens team, I'm going to rep hard. I'm a Lakers fan. My college team is Gators. I don't know why I have to say this. Did I hop on the bandwagon?
Okay.
Did I hop on the bandwagon when they were younger? Listen, Linda, listen. Did I hop on the bandwagon when I was a younger kid? Yeah, we won it back in 04, 06 when they were good. Tim Tebow era. Yeah, I was a little kid. I jumped on it. Yeah, I rock with them. I'm not like a diehard Gators fan. Like, oh, it's going to change my mood like when the Ravens lose. But I rock with the Gators. All right? No, I ain't going to be repping. Okay? You can all call me haters, call me bandwagon, whatever. It's not we haven't done anything. It's not like we've been going back to back. Gators haven't been in the tournament for like 3-4 years. It's like the first time they've done something. So let's like chill out a little bit with that. And Luke, I saw you texting me in my DMs too, Luke. I saw that too, Luke. So you better keep that same energy when I see you.
When you were hitting through the K's, I was like, oh, I got this. Oh yeah.
I saw a DM from him like, I thought was he with you this weekend?
No.
Was he with? Oh, so you just hit him up saying, yo, you got to roast Drew right now? I'm getting it from Jack. I'm getting it from like everybody. I'm like, oh my God, I'm done. All I said in the text was like, my Gators barely got the win, and he just went off. And my phone's just blowing up.
They barely got the win, and we'll get into that. I feel like they snuck by two teams that they shouldn't have beat.
Agreed.
UConn and obviously Texas Tech, my Red Raiders. I know I'm rocking Ohio State. You know, I was born in Lubbock, Texas, okay? They don't have a wrestling team. They're never good at football outside of the Baker and Patrick Mahomes years, maybe Graham Harrell, if you all remember that. They've been good at football a few years. You know, I rock with the wrestling team at Ohio State. I rock with the football team. Obviously, national champs this year. Shout out Buckeyes. But no, going into March Madness, I don't know if you want to get into the brackets first or the just the greatest run of parlays I've ever been on. And I've been on some good runs.
Get in on that. I think we need to talk about that because I could have made a lot of money if I would have hit. Because you said them all to me. Like I was
sending all my boys, all the parlays, the picks before the games, everything. I think I've missed 3 bets all tournament.
And the one you did is when you're like, yo, do this one. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And I didn't hit.
And that's one of them that I sent the actual picks. And then I was like, you know what? I woke up this morning feeling like the dogs are gonna be barking today.
Yeah. Did that whole. You want to do the ball? Yeah, let's say do the ball.
Boys, group chat. And I said, this is a safe pick. This is the picks I'm going with today. I just feel like the dogs, and sure enough, all my safe bets hit. Dogs didn't eat. All number 1 seeds into the Final Four. This is probably the most chalk tournament of all time. You know, my bracket suffered because I was trying to be cute when I was filling out my bracket. I mean, I didn't do that much research into it or anything like that. I think I'm in like fourth or fifth out of like 17 people in our bracket challenge.
Out of 14. I know this because I'm 13. 14. So I just want to get that out of the way. I'm 13.
At the bottom.
I'm at the bottom.
Everyone told me to roast you on the pod. They're saying, bro, don't know ball. Like, what's he doing? Like,
hey, I tried to go for upset. I tried to go for upset.
Dude, me too.
There's not a lot of upsets this year.
I'm only getting saved because, like, I picked early upsets, and then those teams that, you know, were supposed to upset didn't make it very far. So I'm still pretty chalk. I had Texas Tech in my Final Four. They should have beat your Gators. Missed free throws. Don't want to get into it. But a safe bet, plus 10.5. I was kosher, but I don't even know. I lost track of count. I was trying to total it up. I was like over $3,000.
Which is not bad. No, but I guess talking about that, you got anything cooked up for this weekend? Or you still kind of putting out feelers
for the Final Four matchup?
Yeah, what you feeling?
Yes, I do, Drew. I'm glad you brought it up.
Already.
Odds may change, but this is my parlay. I know you're not gonna like it, being a new Florida Gators fan.
Yeah, you're going to keep saying that the whole pod. That's all you're going to say. That's all you're going to hear in this whole pod is him just snipping.
Auburn Tigers money line and Duke -5. That's a plus 350 parlay. Probably throw 100, 200 on that. Or no, I think it is. It's obviously you got to stay under a certain amount, but I'll probably throw 150 on that.
A little bad payout if it hits, but you know, my Gators ain't gonna let that happen. So
your Gators squeaked by, like, should have lost twice.
Hey, close.
I know they're there. They're there for a reason. I'll give them credit. Yes, I get it. But
Clayton, that dude.
I had Auburn and Duke in my Final Four bracket in the finals.
That's the matchup you want, though. That's the one you want.
I just think that's what's going to happen, but I could see Florida winning. I don't see anyone beating Duke at this point. They
look good. They're dominating. They ain't messing around. They're blowing out
even when Flag doesn't play well, they still roll. Like,
yeah, what's that name, dude? Connect or what's his name?
Cooper Flag?
No, that other white boy that's really good. That ball's out.
Oh, yeah, number 7. I don't know his name.
He had like 26, I guess, last game. Like, he carried the team that game. He's balling.
Proctor does it too.
Dude, they're all good, man. A bunch of freshmen too, almost. Starting lineup.
I think they got like 3 freshmen.
Yeah, starting. No, they're good.
Yeah, I don't see anyone beating Duke. I mean, everyone's talking about Houston's defense and all this. Like, I don't know.
I don't see it. They're good.
Duke didn't play great against Bama and still won by
And Bama's,
20.
Bama's a decent team. They're a defensive team too.
They should have been a 1 seed.
Yeah. So they dominated every opponent. It's not even like close. That's what kind of scares me. Like with everybody else,
UConn women. Like I got UConn -9. I don't know if that game's active right now, but I got a -9 tonight against USC. So
shout out Juju Watkins. She didn't get hurt. I would have taken her. That chick's a baller. Juju Watkins, USC. You know who that is? Dude, she didn't take her ACL. I was picking her to go all the way. Dude, she balls.
Paige buckets, bro.
Dude, she's a baller too. UConn. She's a baller. She's on one. She wants to win it so bad. She hasn't got one yet, so she wants one. It's gonna be interesting to see. I'm into women's basketball, man.
They're up 5. UConn's up 5 early.
Who they playing right now?
Oh, no. They're up 7 with 5 minutes left in the first half. What's up?
Who are they playing?
USC's playing UConn right now.
Oh, see? If Juju Watkins is playing, they'd be winning.
But you a big Angel Reese fan too, so respect, right?
Here comes the comments. She's cool. She's cool. I feel, yeah, she all right.
Okay.
She knows she does. But yeah, I like
big on endorsements. I feel like she's like everywhere. Reese's Puffs, McDonald's, like
she was like a McDonald's meal or something.
Saw her on some commercial or something for like a home insurance or something. I don't know. So she's
her money, man. She's getting her money. Yeah. So they don't pay him enough in the WNBA.
I saw this clip. I saw this clip that she was like on some podcast or something, and she's like, "Oh, if we don't get paid what we're entitled, we're gonna sit out." And then it cut to her like just missing layups and stuff. But honestly, if you watch a men's game, missed free throws cost Texas Tech, missed layups, like it's, I don't know that I could say it's that much worse. Like I feel like you could put a clip out of it on anyone though. Like missed shots and stuff like that.
Well, you got to think about these 18, 19-year-old kids.
She brings it on herself, talking the talk she does. But,
well, yeah, because she's jealous of Caitlin Clark. That's all it is. She's jealous. Like, I get it. You should be getting more love, but Caitlin Clark made dudes get back into WNBA and girls basketball. Let's be honest. Like, Angel Reese is nice, but it's like, come on. We know why people are watching.
I still don't watch it, but I know Luke. Shout out Luke. He's a big Caitlin Clark fan, and he diehard Indiana Fever fan. Like I don't know. Like cool. I'll check in on the highlights. If something big happens, I'll watch. But
it's more entertaining. I like watching it from time to time.
I mean, I'm just not like I don't watch a ton of like basketball to begin with. I'll watch March Madness but like outside of the postseason, I'm not watching too much basketball.
I feel that.
Brings us back to football though a little bit. What are we thinking about this offseason? Any huge news that you're shocked on? Your Ravens making any moves?
No, I mean the only big move that the Ravens did was re-sign key players, which I like. We got Stanley re-signed. We got Ardarius Washington. We got a match offer so you can go out and look for other teams, but we can match it so we can't technically leave.
DeAndre.
Got DeAndre. I mean, come on.
That's a weird DeAndre move,
is nice. This is what the Ravens do. We literally pick up a veteran receiver. Everyone's all like hyped up about like with Odell.
Like Odell,
like they're not in their prime anymore. Like they'll be nice. They'll make some key plays. But D-Hop, he still had a good season last year, so I mean, we'll see. But I mean, which chill out, Raven Nation. Like it ain't like, oh, he was a missing piece, Super Bowl bound. Like we got a lot of other
like y'all got DK. DK leaves, goes to the Steelers. Cut Tyler Lockett. Signed Cooper Kupp. Got Sam Darnold. I mean, I don't know how Seattle's going to look next year.
It could surprise you, though.
I don't think it's going to be a good surprise. Like I'm expecting us to be 500, slightly above 500. I know Sam Darnold had a good year in Minnesota, but let's not forget who Sam Darnold is and who he has been. Like, he looked good behind a good offensive line and great receivers and a good run game. Like, he's had what, three quarters, not even a full good season, 3/4 of a good season.
I would say 7/8. I mean, it's the last game of the year.
Whatever fraction you want to make it, but
I'm just saying. I mean, Vikings fans at the beginning of the year were like, I don't know about this, I don't know about him, and then they're all about him during the season. I get it. He choked at the end, but like,
I think like, and that's why like I don't get them not signing Aaron Rodgers, because it's like I feel like, I mean, maybe they see something in JJ that I don't, but obviously they're in practice. I don't see him on the field, but like, why not sign Aaron Rodgers to a 1 year, 2 year deal?
Because look at the cancer that he is, what he did with the Jets. Are you kidding me right now? This whole thing that's
I'm just saying, if Sam Darnold could sit in that pocket and do what he did this year, I think you could plug in a veteran like Aaron Rodgers. Like, I think he could do good on the Steelers. Obviously, Russ went to the Giants.
He don't want that smoke. He ain't ready for the AFC North. He don't want that. He's too old. He don't want that. He don't want none of that.
So what do you think he does? Retires?
I think he should retire. No, what he wants, what everyone just knows, he wants to play for the Vikings. That's what he wants, and I get it. Good coaching, great offense, everything, top to bottom. I get why he wants to play for the Vikings. If all these reports about the Steelers, like, oh, Steelers this, Steelers that, we had a good meeting. If Aaron Rodgers wanted to play for you, he would have signed by now. So obviously he's waiting for the Vikings to be like, yo, all right, we'll sign you a 1 year deal. Come play for us for a year.
I don't think Vikings are.
I know, but I'm just saying,
he wants to play for the Vikings. Are all in on JJ McCarthy.
I know, but then I saw a report like the other day from my source. You know, he was like, "Hey, the window's not closed. The window's not closed for the Vikings." So I feel like Viking fans that I've talked to, they don't really want him. They want to see what they got with JJ. I mean, JJ was going to be the starter before he got hurt in the preseason, so they see something in him. But like, I get that Aaron Rodgers is tempting. He's kind of following the Brett Favre little circle, like, hey, let's go to the Vikings. I think,
like, I mean, like, you got what, a second-year quarterback in JJ McCarthy. Like, would it not be the worst? Like, let's say Aaron Rodgers is what he was on the Jets, and I don't blame him 100% for that, but like, would it be the worst thing in the world for JJ McCarthy to sit behind him for half a season? Let's say they're not accomplishing what they want, like just learning.
For that,
Aaron Rodgers, like,
no,
even if Aaron Rodgers was just in that QB room.
No, the dude's great. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Like, it would be good for him to learn under Aaron Rodgers. I get it. Dude's done a lot in this league. Dude's gonna go down, and he's a Hall of Famer. Like, that's not even up for debate. But I'm just saying, with the cancer that man causes, why ruin a good thing in the Vikings? Bye.
Is it him though, or is it the media? I feel like it's. I don't know.
You really think it's the media playing that? Come on, that dude literally gets everyone fired. Everyone was just miserable when the season wasn't going well. He blows everyone but himself.
I'm not an Aaron Rodgers hater, but I mean, I don't.
I think the reason why I'm hating a little bit is because all these Steelers fans are like, man, if we get Aaron Rodgers, that's a wrap. We win in the AFC North. And I'm just getting a little salty about it. So maybe that's why. I really have nothing against Aaron Rodgers. But the way I'm talking right now,
like I said, I think
like got some hate.
If Sam Darnold, Mr. Seen Ghostbusters, can sit behind that offensive line and throw to, Addison and Jefferson and
Hawkinson's.
Yeah, and have that run game with Aaron Jones. Like, I feel like Aaron Rodgers could do that. He could stand in the pocket, make those throws, hand the ball off. Like, Sam Darnold wasn't asked a lot there. And, like, I feel like Seattle's made this mistake in the past. What did we do with Matt Flynn when he had that one good game with the Packers? We brought him in. Never played it down for us.
You were still hurt.
Because we drafted Russell Wilson same year. Russell Wilson beats him out. We had that huge contract we offered him. Traded him to the Raiders, or I don't know. I was baffled by that. I thought we were gonna like draft a quarterback. I wanted us to get like a Milroe or a Quinn Ewers or Jackson Dart, like, you know, mid to late rounds. I don't know where they would have fallen, but I feel like we could have gotten a quarterback. I don't know.
You know what you need to do? You need to write a strong.
I was excited when we moved on from Gino,
hold on,
and then we got another guy that, and it's like he's not going to have the same like benefits he had in Minnesota that he's going to have in Seattle, especially after getting rid of DK and Tyler Lockett. I know we brought in Cup, but
what you need to do is write a strong word of letter to the Seahawks organization and be like, yo, let me GM for a year. Let's see what you can do. You talk a big game. Listen. You talk a big game. You can be the GM. So let's see how you can
my Madden team. My Madden team. We're like five Super Bowls straight on Madden.
Playing off rookie mode.
Hardest difficulty. Just put me in. You was rookie mode. You know what? I don't know. I think it. I know. I get frustrated. I talk a big game, but I feel like a lot of it boils down to common sense. Like, just because, I mean, like I said, you've seen what Sam Darnold's been in his career. Got bounced around a few teams. Didn't win the starting role in Carolina. I don't know. We'll see. It's an interesting season. Interesting off season. We'll see what we do in the draft. We'll see which way we go if we're trying to build a line around him, add weapons, just add to the defense and hope that he can just not throw picks. I don't know. Interesting off season. Interesting draft. We'll be covering that. But
it'll be, dude.
Oh,
Seahawks. You just gotta let it go. You guys are just never going to be good again. It's okay.
Middle of the road, buddy. 10-year rebuild. We're still in it.
I don't know what you all are doing.
Like I said, I could talk for an hour about this, but you see what the Eagles did with what they had this year. Obviously, they did pay Jalen and they just paid Saquon, but look what their defense just got decimated in the offseason. They can't afford all those players. Who won them that Super Bowl? Saquon didn't do much.
D-line won that.
Obviously, the defense won it. Same with Seattle. Seattle's defense won them. What did we do? We paid all the offensive guys. We paid Russ, tried to keep all those offensive guys happy. That was not the reason we were winning that Super Bowl and went to 2. Should have won 2. We don't need to get in 1 yard line debacle, and then what happened? Stuck with Russ. Defense is gone. What do we do? Made the playoffs a few times. Other than that,
hey, well, at least all your freaking former players don't go to your rivals, like the Ravens players. Every Raven player that we go hit a big market,
Bobby
they go to
Wagner
Steelers.
Went to the Niners. I was not happy with that, but
I'm talking about guys that are still like can ball out or go into like Patrick Queen, Malik Harrison went. Gino went to the Bengals. Like, why stay in the division? You that upset that you want to try to beat the Ravens? How'd that go, Gino?
How'd that go, Gino? Those coaches are just familiar with their they see him twice a year.
They're trying to get a leg up on the Ravens. They're trying to get a leg up on us. Don't matter. Stick to that side. I don't care because we win the Super Bowl here. But it is what it is. I am my personal going back to Aaron Rodgers. I think it's time to retire. I mean, you rather you rather be on Pat McAfee's show all day talking about how the Earth is flat and not taking COVID shots or whatever.
He doesn't seem like the type of dude that would be into doing media, but he does do a lot of media for someone that I couldn't see doing media. He does a lot of it, but
just stay on that
the McAfee show. But yeah,
you can get a nice contract doing commentating and doing on those talk shows. Just do that. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, what is Tom Brady's Fox contract?
Yeah, like 100 mil or something like that.
That was like 300 mil. It was something crazy.
I don't know, it's something crazy, but it's like just go do that. People will pay for it. Go do a Pat McAfee, dude. You got some like boys, so it's just like go join his show. You can say whatever you want. Yeah, say whatever you want. Do whatever you want. That's right up your alley, man. Like just hit it up at this point. That's just my thought. But heading back to the Final Four, you like Duke in that one, huh? Taking Duke all the way.
I got Duke all the way in my bracket. I got them winning it. I got Auburn and Duke in the finals. I had Texas Tech in my Final Four, and I missed on the Houston Tennessee winner. I actually had Kentucky beating Tennessee going into that. I did
too in my bracket.
So got 2 of the 4, but I think Duke and Auburn get it done. I'll bounce up top. I don't know if I have enough to overcome. I think who's winning? Is Sham?
Yeah, my boy Sham. He's still in the lead. And he texted me that day. He's like, how's it gonna feel if I start winning? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be mad. I didn't know I was gonna be at the bottom.
I give him a shout out, but he don't follow us, so no shout out, Sham.
Ooh.
And guess what? You're winning $0.
Hey, it is what it is. But yeah, so hey, maybe if he falls, you could have been on, or you could get some money. But I guess not.
Tom, you ain't gonna get no part of our 53% female audience either.
Oh, that's my boy though. But yeah, no, he's killing it right now.
What else did we miss? So. It's been a month. What else did we miss? We gotta cover sports. NCAA wrestling. Ohio State, we didn't get it done. Obviously, Penn State's won. Like I don't even know.
They won them like all in the last 5 years, 6 years.
Decade.
Really? Like I know they went like.
Damn, it's crazy. We had one boy. Shout out Jesse Mendez, Ohio State, got it done. I had him winning it all. Gets it done. It's like I don't know if he was a 2 or 3 seed. But
did you bet? Did you bet on that?
No, I don't think you can. I mean, I'm sure there's some. Well, I know like everyone was trying to get me to fill out wrestling brackets and stuff like that, but I don't know that it's like a DraftKings type thing.
I don't know how that works. Obviously, I'm not in the wrestling game like you were, but yeah, dang.
Yeah, so greatest upset in NCAA. I'd say wrestling, but I also say sports history. Olympic okay. I don't know what the comparison is. Maybe you can. I'll just paint the narrative for you, and then you tell me like what the equivalent would be.
Okay, go for it.
This dude's hasn't lost in 70 matches. Olympic champion, NCAA champion, goes to the WWE, goes to the Buffalo Bills. Had like I don't know. He had a tryout. I don't really know how that went. Maybe he was on the practice squad. Not quite sure. Comes back to college. So he's already like reached a pinnacle of wrestling. Like
you can come back to college after all that though?
So COVID years and all this stuff. Olympic redshirt years. It's weird.
Like, so you had a whole career then came back to college? Like what?
Eligibility is weird. Like the COVID year, like we had our first 5-time NCAA champion this year. Carter Strachey out of Penn State, but and like we have a number of 4-time NCAA champs, which they would never had the opportunity to win 5, or else they probably would have. But it's another story. But back to the narrative: NCAA champ, Olympic champ, WWE, Buffalo Bills, comes back to college. Like it's like a sure thing. He's winning it. Wyatt Hendrickson, Oklahoma State,
not today.
walks out, American flag, Trump's in attendance, walks on the mat, have a little jaw, because when you win the Olympics in wrestling, you got the American flag draped around, you do a lap around the mat or whatever. It's like, you ain't doing that. And I should preface this by saying he wrestled for Air Force, so he's like in the military. I think his family's big military family, so he's wearing it not only for them, but obviously for himself. But probably about 20 seconds left in the match. He's down, gets a takedown, holds him down for the last 15 seconds. Craziest upset in NCAA sports history. I'm sure there's probably some in like 60-1 seed or something like that in college basketball, but shocks the world. Salutes Trump after, hugs his family, like crowd goes crazy. I'm just trying to think of a comparison. Like,
sounds like Olympic... it sounds like the Miracle on Ice when the USA had no chance against Russia.
Yeah, but that's like a bouncing puck. Like, that's hockey. Like, this is one on one. Like, you're man against man. Like, this man's unbeatable.
Okay, we'll go biblical. David versus Goliath.
Okay. That's pretty biblical.
Much. There you go.
Dude, he quoted that verse too. He quoted that story out of the Bible in his post game.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, he's like, I had a service this week. It was David versus Goliath. Nobody thinks he's beatable. Like, I believed all year. Both of them were undefeated all year, but they never wrestled each other. But like, crazy. Everyone knew that this guy was gonna win. But shocked the world. Trump and Elon were there. just could you picture Elon Musk at a wrestling tournament?
No, that dude's everywhere now.
Yeah. But no, I just think that's probably the coolest moment. You have the greatest upset. You're in the military, wrestled for the Air Force Academy, transfers to Oklahoma State for his last year of eligibility, takes out the number one wrestler with the American flag, being a veteran, goes and salutes Trump, gets to talk to him for a little bit. Like, coolest moment. You won't appreciate it because you're not in the wrestling community, but you take last in our fantasy league. We're getting you in a wrestling league. You're competing, so that's the rules this year. So
that was not the rules. You just put that on the spot because you know it's gonna be funny. But right now, Bailey is below me, so Bailey's gonna have to get into that.
Bailey, we do get Bailey on the pod. Bailey, if you're listening, we need you on the pod. Don't worry, we got a beat button.
We're gonna need it. We're gonna need that in the whole editing team.
Yeah,
comes out of that man's.
that editing team is coming out of your budget, Bailey.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll try to be more consistent on these pods. I don't know if there's anything else you want to touch on.
No, go Gators. Go my Gators. I'm taking Gators.
Gators. All right.
Gators
What's
your Auburn.
You got Gators, and who do you got? Duke, Houston. Duke's -5.
I got
Duke money line. Florida's -2.5. Duke's -5.5.
I'll go Duke -3.5. And then I'll go Gators money line. I think it's gonna be a tough battle.
Gators money line. You might as well just do Duke money line if you're gonna take -2.5. But
I said 3.5.
Okay, so you heard it here. NHL playoffs. Penguins are out of it. Are we? I was talking to someone today. Who was I talking to about that? I don't even remember. We went to an NHL playoff game last year. Vegas Golden Knights.
Talking to your cousin about it?
Maybe. I don't know. Or somebody else. I don't remember. I get too many calls, but
you're that popular. Okay.
It's just so popular.
Yeah. Lodge blowing up.
No, we got NHL playoffs. Vegas should have home ice locked up. Are we going to Vegas to put that out there? Do we wait?
No, what are you talking about? Last year, you literally called me 3 days before you went. Like, hey, you coming to Vegas? I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, yeah, I guess so. That's literally how it happened. You didn't give me any like.
It was like 3 days. Yeah, I give you props for that. That was like maybe 2-3 days in advance.
You like booked the hotel too for us. I'm like, what? So you bought the game?
You could get in that whole Shabbat. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
But hey, I came out, so shout out. I did. So
well, and that's what sucks is like the NHL playoffs like end on like, let's say a Wednesday or the NHL regular season ends on like a Wednesday or Thursday, and then the jump right into the playoffs. So it's like that weekend.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
And we got to book our flights. Let's go. Because like they're not guaranteed to go 4 games, especially if they get home ice. Then they only are guaranteed those first 2 games. So you kind of have to like go to one of those. But and then NFL. Well, we got 3 options if we're going to a Seahawks game this year. I've already broken down for you. Seattle, Minnesota in Seattle, Seattle, Tennessee in Nashville, or Seattle, Arizona in Arizona.
One of the two. Dude, we don't need to go back to Seattle, okay? I don't need you to be throwing fishes for the fish guys again. I don't need you to be making a whole spectacle of yourself, okay? I know you wanted to work, but that was your dream job. You out there throwing fish to people catching fish.
That's probably the greatest. That's probably the greatest story that no one was around for. I know you guys caught the tail end of it. I can't tell you how I got myself in that situation, even to be honest with you. All I know is like you guys came around the corner, like, "Where's Dylan?"
No, that's not what happened. We lost.
I'm in a fish market catching full fish.
And then that's his view. This is my view. So we couldn't find Dylan. We didn't know where he was. We see a whole crowd cheering. We're like, "What is going on here?" And we see Dylan in the back. He's like, "Come on, throw it." And the guy's like, what, like 10 yards or something, just chucks a big trout like this big.
Those were hard to catch. Yeah.
And you just caught it with one hand. You're like, yeah, it's like trying to chill. Like, he would. Everyone here, you'd be the one to be behind there throwing fish. Like, do it again. I can throw 2. Like, no, we're done. You're like, all right.
I caught 3.
3, okay.
Little did I know, because I probably caught 2 before you guys got there. Little did I know, those fish are like $100 a pop. So I had to pay for all 3 of them. Like, what do you want to do with them? And they're fish, like, can't see my hands on the screen.
No, that thing was huge.
No fish tail. They're massive. I was like, what am I going to do with 3 fish? We're not having a fish fry tonight. Like, so I donated them to the homeless shelter. People that say, but yeah, so my vote's either Nashville or Arizona, but
Arizona's a quick flight from here. But Nashville, you never been. You always wanted to go.
Well, and who knows how often they play there or Ravens play there. So I feel like that's the move, but we'll have to talk.
All right. I'm just saying, we guys play Arizona
NHL
all day.
Vegas. We got to do a Vegas trip. I was hoping to go down for. Dude, could you imagine the killing I would have made if I was down in Vegas for March Madness?
You would never you would never come back.
If I'm up $3,000 in Montana with limitations and shortened odds, shout out MT Sports Bet, sponsor us. We love you. But if I was down there, I'd be up $30,000 right now. But I think that's it. We'll let you know on the NFL or NHL schedule. And
I think that's it. I mean, we got the NBA playoffs coming up soon, too.
Oh, yeah. NBA. You got any NBA hot takes for us?
Lakers need to get it together. Jokic deserves to be MVP. Jokic, 4th right now. Jokic deserves to be MVP over Shaw. We can do a take on that, episode on that, get into that.
What's the argument?
SGA, Oklahoma Thunder.
Well, I know who he is, but I didn't know that it was like a controversy. I thought SGA was like a lock for it.
Exactly, but the way Jokic is literally a walking triple-double. Dude had like 25, 20 rebounds and like 18 assists.
And that like 3/4.
Yeah. Like, and then I don't know if you watched the other day.
Crazy.
I don't know if you saw it. Jokic back behind the pass, like his pass. Just type him Jokic pass. Dude, it was the sickest pass. I'm like, dude, no center's making these moves. I love SGA, but Jokic is like, man, anybody would want Jokic on their team.
We'll definitely have to do an NBA bracket when it comes time. But
I'm going to do better on that. Market.
We'll see.
We'll do a bet on that one. If I don't beat you in the NBA one, then we're going to do a bet. I'll do whatever you get to pick. If I lose that. We'll make a bet on that one. That one would do. Because I ain't losing that one. Especially you don't watch NBA that much.
I'll have some bleach highlights or something.
Oh, man. Please
tattoo across my forehead.
No, we ain't doing that. Come on.
All right. That's it for DXD Sports this week. Follow us at DXD Sports. Females, keep it up. I know you're here for Drew Baby and that beard. We love you. Men, let's get it together. We need followers. We need love. Let us know if you hate us in the comments.
Anything. I don't
or
care.
love
Roast
us. I
don't care.
A couple of my buddies wrote some comments. I was like, hey, comment. I love it.
I love it too. Bring it on.
You know I'm the biggest troll, so I'll give it right back.
Let's go. Oh, man.
All right. Love y'all.
Peace.
See y'all next week. Peace.